everyone, MJT360 back at you again with another video. So today we're going to be going quickly over these two saws. Now you might be wondering, what is this new saw here that I have? And if you haven't seen the video for this saw, well, I'm going to have to remake it because I messed up the video. But anyway, this is the Skilsaw HD77 7¼ inch, 4400 RPM, 13 amp worm drive skill saw. This probably built more homes than anyone could believe in the USA. It's crazy, but yeah. Now this is its newer brother to the family. This is a Skilsaw HD77M. Now you might be wondering, what does the M stand for? It stands for magnesium. Basically, the two differences between this saw is that this one's magnesium and this one's aluminum. This one's 13 pounds and this one's somewhere around 11 pounds. So, yeah, basically that's the gist of it. Magnesium base plate versus steel base plate. Now, they have done some updates to this one. This is far from the newest saw model. This one's actually a really good one because it's still made in the USA, where now they're made in China, which, AVE doesn't have a lot of good things to say about that now. He used to recommend these saws, and now that they're made in China, he doesn't recommend them anymore. So, yeah, there you go. So both of these saws are 13 amp saws. They're both 4400 RPM. They're both 7¼ inch blades, and they're pretty much identical. So, yeah, that's all I can think about right now. This one's got a new blade on it. Also, these blades have to be flipped label side in, righty, loosey, lefty, tighty for the blade. They take a diamond-shaped arbor knockout, so you have to knock out the center of the blade or twist out the center of the blade. And they are both 120-volt saws that need to be on a grounded plug or GFCI outlet, either or. Yeah, so, now parts are interchangeable between the two saws. These are brushed motors. Now, here's how you know if you have a good saw. If you can easily drop this base plate down, and it goes up and down, and this drops, and this bevel twists easily, then you know you have a good saw. If your blade has minimal blade movement back and forth, versus this saw, which has got a whole lot of blade movement, that means that this saw is in better condition than this saw, because that means that the worm gear has not been worn out, which this one is a worn out worm spur gear on the arbor, on the the arbor. This arbor right here, the spiral gear is a little worn out. So yeah, that's how you know. And then also, so if the blade thing, if the table doesn't tilt down easily, that means your table's bent. Move on. If you have a worn out gears, that means that the saw might still be good, but it will have less lifetime. You could buy it if it's cheap. I paid $15 for this saw. In fact, I spent more money on the cord than I did on the entire saw. So, yeah, this one I spent $50. I think that's a reasonable asking price for this saw. Go on eBay. Don't buy these saws off of eBay. That's just a waste of money. They're not worth that much. They're not worth. People are asking $100 with $50 shipping. You kidding me? A new saw is $200. Makes more sense to buy a new saw than it does to buy one of these off of eBay. So just buy them off of Facebook Marketplace. That's where I found both of these. Two different sellers. But yeah, there you go. That's the worm drive skill saws. So my next video will be on a new saw I got. This is the new saw that I've been working on. I'm gonna put an abrasive blade on this for cutting steel, or maybe the Diablo Steel Demon. But yeah, that's the new saw in the family. And next we're gonna be going over a different saw that I have that is on right over here. And we're going to be going over what's the difference between this saw and a circular saw. So there you go. These are also framing saws. That's what they're mainly meant for. They're mainly meant for framing. So, yeah. So please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do whatever you have to do to get this video out to people. Trying to get more subscribers. So, yeah. There you go. And have a great rest of your day. Bye. MJT out.